So we were first introduced to the hard hats with chin straps through Clark Construction. We were doing a job in San Francisco. It was the first time we'd ever seen that, and one of the colleagues at Clark said, "Why would we spend $200 on our boots and $80 on our phone case and only $25 on the equipment that protects our brain?" So we knew that we were probably going to need to switch over. We had had a few bad head injury accidents with our coworkers, so it was only a matter of time. Fortunately, one of our leaders said, "Well, why don't we all, as the top people, start wearing them and just set an example?" And we were also fortunate that one of the guys on our site that was running one of our sites was a high-level mountain biker, and he immediately saw us wearing the hats, and he said, "I want that for my whole team." So they started wearing the chin strap helmets, and then it just caught on after that. We would show up on another GC's job site to do their concrete work, and the next thing you know, that GC team was switching over, and it just, on its own, it just started spreading throughout Northern California and then Southern California. Right away, we started to see the benefits. One of our project engineers at the time was 6'4", more than 260 pounds, and he was walking under the deck with an iPad checking the formwork, and he accidentally stepped off a little step that he didn't see and fell and hit his head on the bottom of a shoring post. But his helmet stayed on because of the chin strap, and I can't imagine what it would have been like with a regular old hard hat. I think he would have been severely injured. The video you're going to see is from one of our cement masons who had finished a concrete pour and was on his way home. It was during the winter, and the cement masons, a lot of them carry a backpack that has their knee boards in it, and then they stuff their sweatshirts or jackets or whatever else in there when they're not using them. So he gets off work, and if you look closely enough, he's carrying a short shovel in his right hand and starts to go down the ladder, and it's something we've all probably done. It's very difficult to maintain 3 points of contact with the ladder if you've got something in your hand. So if you watch the video, he ends up falling backwards off the ladder and lands on the backpack and really hits his head hard on the concrete. And the helmet stayed on, and he got up and dusted himself off. We took him over to the medical care facility, and the end of the story, he was back to work the next day with no worse for the wear. So we are real believers in it, and we know that that's the direction that the industry is going, and we want to help anybody we can roll it out, because we understand it's a big deal to switch over from something that costs $25 to something that costs $200. But whether you do it a little at a time or all at once, either way, it's good for everybody.